All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside.
I got him.
After this one game on the road, the Raptors will head back to Toronto.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one. Given the rivalry these teams have, it could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Knicks making a switch here. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now here's Bosch. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Dick, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's SGA. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. SGA into the lane. Zubac. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. This lost sense of time. And my goodness.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Driving in. Bosch, no one around him. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And a part of this game, Boss continues to work on. Nice seeing him knock down the triple.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
There's the steal. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Ingram. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
New York needs to get off a shot. Kessler, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's Ingram on the wing. And it's sent back by Kessler. Dick in the corner. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Napper in attacking. The shot's good.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Dick. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 seconds left in the first. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guy. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Raptors trailed by 4. And Duren, here we go. Second shot opportunity. And Duren slams it in.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Dick with it. He has 5. Pass to Shepard. Offensive rebound. Out to Ingram. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
The Knicks with the lead. SGA looking it over. Here's Filipowski. And a wide open look for Siakam. And a miss there on the triple. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Ingram. Here's the screen. Here's Shepard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, Filipowski. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Siakam, high post. Still yet to score. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Shepard. Toronto trailing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ingram outside. And again, Toronto with the triple. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's Wallace. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Mathurin. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his third foul of the game.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Here's Shepard. Now Joe.
2 minutes.
And that one is hammered home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Pass to Shepard. Just 5 on the clock. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
New York trailing. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Ingram. Knicks with the rebound. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
As he continues to refine his game, I mean, Mathurin's assist total, I think, will definitely go up. That was a good pass right there.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Joe. Shot clock at 5. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's the Raptors ball. And here is Allen. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 6. Raptors need to get a shot up. Holland, no good.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Good. Bosch has got the first field goal of the second half for the Knicks.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To the inside. Here's Holland. And it's sent back by Bosch.
And with his combination of length and mobility, Bosch has the potential to block plenty of shots at this level.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Inside, Holland. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Substitution on the court.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Shepard. It's Ingram on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 6.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Left side, SGA. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That's foul number 2 for him. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And it's Ingram missing.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength. But he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passers and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Big time slam from the young forward Bosch. Love seeing this man play with that kind of authority.
And Zubac's over to help. And Brandon Ingram gets the 3. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now Dick, 8 points for him, 6 to shoot, and again Toronto with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Both teams will make substitutions. Knicks trail by 5. The kick out to Bosch. The trade. Good on the 3-point shot. Lepowski's got 5.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
38.
Toronto leading by 3. Now, here's Quickly. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Green. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game. He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation, so he's ready to fire when he catches.
It's Dick on the wing. He's got 8. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points here for Jalen Durham.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Raptors.
41.
He went on an...
The Raptors. 46.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Pass to Shepard. In the corner, it's Ingram. Fires the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Filipowski. He's covered by Whiteside. Back to Filipowski. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Aggressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass the box. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this guy, Chris Bosh, shows so much promise. He goes out and plays hard, has that size, and we'll just see how he continues to grow his game.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Dick with it. Now Green defending. Whiteside inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Right side, SGA. Pass the box. Here's Matthew. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. An exciting young guard, Benedict Matthew. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future.
Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's SGA. Fires for three. Rebounded by Ingram.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now Duran. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Toronto leading by 8. Here's Dick. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Now Duran. Oh, and dunk after another. Woo!
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Ingram. Another chance, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Raptors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brandon Ingram.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 8,
They set the pick, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
56.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.